Trita Parsi is the Executive Vice President of the Quincy Institute for Responsible Statecraft. He joins us now live from Washington. Trita, both the US and Israel say that this is a preemptive action. What was the imminent threat that required this?
There was none. There was no international legal basis. There was no domestic legal basis from the U.S. standpoint. There was no debate. There was no vote. There was none of these things. These are just words that are being thrown out by the administration at this point in an ever-changing effort at justifying what clearly is not only an illegal war, but also a clear betrayal of the promise that Donald Trump made to his voters when he said that he would be the peace president and that he would be rallying against these unnecessary and forever wars in the Middle East and beyond.
So what, if anything, changed that made military action inevitable?
It was never inevitable. I think what happened, though, that put Trump on the path towards it is that he adopted the Israeli red lines. He accepted the premise of the Israeli reasoning, and that led him onto a path in which he increasingly boxed himself in. And in that effort to try to get out of that, he was hoping that the Iranians would essentially just surrender to him and give him some sort of a face-saving exit. But the Iranians fear surrender more than they fear war, and were not in the mood and had no need to surrender to Trump. And as a result, now we have seen that Trump was willing to escalate further, despite the fact that everything indicates that this is not going to end up clean and easily the manner that his previous military operations have done. Even in his speech, he made it very clear that there would be casualties. So I think he's trying to prepare his own public, a skeptical public, that this is going to be much, much more difficult than anything else that he's done before.
Who's driving US policy on Iran right now? The president himself, hawks within the administration, or Israel?
The president is the one that, from everything I'm hearing from people close in the White House, is the driving force of this, but very much pushed on by the Prime Minister of Israel, as well as key pro-Israeli voices in the United States, including in the U.S. Senate. And he has chosen once again to listen to them rather than to listen to his own constituency, his own voters, where we have seen that the support level for this war is somewhere between 20 and 30% amongst his own MAGA supporters. So this is clearly a huge political risk beyond the military risk that he has now taken.
Trita, many thanks indeed. Trita Parsi there in Washington.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.